Hello Chiefs Kingdom, let's dive into some news that might sting a bit but also tells a story about the hard realities of building a championship team. You know Brett Veach has a reputation for digging up gems others overlook, but even the best GMs have their misses. Today, we're talking about Jerome Carvin, a player who just couldn't find his place in Kansas City or the NFL. Carvin's journey is the kind of roller coaster that shows just how brutal the NFL can be. Undrafted out of Tennessee, he's bounced from team to team, the Bears, Patriots, Jaguars, Texans, and yes, the Chiefs too. But here's the kicker, he never even got into a regular season game. That says a lot, especially for a team like ours that's desperate to fix its offensive line issues. Remember last season when our line was under the microscope all year? After trading Joe Thuney, everyone knew we had to get creative and tough up that front. Carvin was part of that mix, but he stayed on the practice squad and never cracked the starting lineup. That's rough when you consider how badly we needed help protecting Mahomes. Now, the Texans just cut Carvin to clear space for someone else. That's 4 teams since 2024 that have let him go. For a player, that's a tough uphill battle. The NFL is a grind, and sometimes talent alone isn't enough if you can't stick when it counts. But let's be real for a second, this isn't just about Carvin. It's about how challenging it is to build a solid offensive line in today's NFL. The Chiefs have had their struggles, and not every signing works out, no matter how much hope we put into it. That's part of the game. What's encouraging is how Veach keeps pushing, looking for the right pieces to protect our franchise QB. The line might not be perfect yet, but the moves keep coming, and that's what we need. One misstep doesn't define the whole strategy. Carvin's story might be a cautionary one, but it also reminds us how deep the bench needs to be and how every player has to fight for their spot. For Chiefs fans, it's a call to stay patient and trust the process. At the end of the day, it's all about protecting Mahomes. No matter who's on the roster, that's the goal. We win when the line holds strong and gives Pat the time he needs to work his magic. So, keep your eyes on the line, Chiefs Kingdom. The fight to build a championship team never stops, and every move counts. Let's see what comes next.